Hey there, how are you? I'm here for a snap fish today and I'm going to be doing some wash fishing. It's about 2 days after the big swell. Swell's dropped down to about 1.2 metres, 1 metre. Still pretty lumpy, maybe some bigger sets coming through as well. Hoping on some hot action to show you. And salmon, trevally, there might be some added species as well. Stay tuned. Oh, by the way, I'm using my Alvey today too. Very dry this wind, you know that? Anyway, I'm using pilchers today. So, pilchers for burley, pilchers for bait. It matches, it's 2 and 2. Here we go. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh, that's a really good fish. Oh, that's a really, that's a nasty fish. It's like a cartoon script. You're standing there 1 second, the next second you're on. Ooh, it's got me over a reef. Oh, it's a good fish. Wow. Those lunges were incredible. Ooh. I reckon at least 50 centimetres this fish, I'd say. Good fish. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon it's well over 50. It's going to be hard one to wash up, this one. So much surge! Woo! Whoa. Woo. Go down and get this fish. Isn't it? Whoa! Oh man! Is that my second or third cast? I think it was my third cast, yeah. I reckon easily 55, this fish. Easily. Cracking snapper. I'm going to have to get the ruler out and measure this fish up. Oh. Back in a minute. Okay, here we go. A cracking snapper. 55, nearly 56. 55. That is so good. God, it went hard. So I'm using 15. That went really hard. That was so good. Okay, so back out there. Ooh, more up here. Warm. Such a warm afternoon. Hardly any wind. I might as well pack up and go home. I've already got a cracking fish. First run, you probably didn't see it. I reckon it was about 15-metre run on that fish. It's been a few minutes after that fish. I can just feel my heartbeat starting to go back to normal nearly. Here we go. Bunch of yellowtail, I think. On occasions you'll feel a light load up and then whack! It's just a snapper probably coming up and just having a bit of a taste first. Could be a trevally. Back to the water. I don't like having my back to the water for too long. Probably just barely legal, but I'm going to release that. Back in the drink it goes. Lasting for about 30 seconds out there. You salt your pilchards down, they last longer. If you use squid strips, they last obviously longer. I mean, fresh bait or unsalted bait's the best. But there is times where you should, not that I've got it today, there's times you should have salted baits. Today might be one of those days. Bit of a wind change coming on. Probably hear that wind. It's now about sort of 15 knots now. Probably the last 1 minute, 2 minutes it's come on that strong. I reckon there was a barometric drop then. It felt abnormally warm. So I got that snapper in the pond. I want to take some photos of it, and I'm even considering releasing it. People often ask me, when do I catch snapper? I catch them most months of the year. I'll tell you what, I'll finish what I'm saying, because I want to get away from this wave that's coming up. Okay, so back to what I was saying. People ask me, when do I catch snapper? I catch them most months of the year. I pretty much have caught good reds every month of the year. But you get that sort of, that summer run, smaller platy fish. You do get the odd good fish. You get the winter run. And you do get, traditionally you get some larger fish. Pretty much you can get snapper pretty much every month of the year. They're one of those great fish. It's actually bigger than what I thought. It's reefed me up. It's got me over a sharp ledge. I can feel the line rubbing. Back out, back out. Wow, when I first hooked it, I thought, oh, okay, about a 35 centimetre snapper. I think it's a fair bit bigger than that. Well, there you go. I swore that was about 35 centimetres. It's actually more like 45. Yes. I think I'll end up keeping this fish and probably release the larger fish, I'd say. Fantastic. There you go, about 1.2, 1.3 kilos at least. Beautiful snapper. Wow. Just funny how it just didn't fight hard to start off with, and then it started burying me in the reef. It actually didn't bury me in the reef, it went over a ledge. In the net that goes. So you may think that I'm always on the fish. I mean, like, pretty consistent, but it's a pretty good outing today. Pretty good outing. I have better outings and I have a lot worse outings as well. Anyway, I'm using 3/0s. You may think, why use 3/0s? Well, it means that I don't hook deep undersized snapper, for example. I get less trevally, those sort of fish. If you're going to go for trevally, use a 1/0 or maybe even a 2/0. When the trevally are bigger, 2/0 is okay, but generally a 1/0. But if you start using those tiny hooks for snapper, you're more, you can hook them down deep. So preferably keep your hook sizes up. I mean, you can even go to a 4/0 if you want. Ooh, there's a build in the swell. So often what's accompanied with a barometric drop, often a build in the swell as well. Yeah, I reckon there's definitely a rebuild in the swell. It looks like it's kicking back up again. So I'm going to strongly consider getting out of here. Look, I've succeeded. So. Masses of yellowtail and smallish trevally as well. So. Yeah, I forgot to mention the sweep, the big, they call them Newcastle brim. Lots of trevally out there. Yellowtail. Oh, and then amongst them was the snapper. Bugger. Another trevally. Yep, big trevally. That's a bigger fish, about 35 centimetres. There we go. Plenty of fish out there. good red. Whoa! I reckon it's very similar size. Oh, good fish. Oh, 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 oh. I reckon this is at least the same size as the other one. Wow. I actually thought it was bigger. It's actually slightly smaller. When it stopped running, it didn't have a weight behind it. I went, oh, I think it's smaller. But only marginally, but it would certainly be in the 50s, I'd say. 52, around that sort of mark. After those booming waves, I think I might call it a outing, I think. Look at that, what a cracking red, beautiful. Wow, that is awesome. Could be at least 50, I'd say. Minimum 50. Oh, there you go, 50 centimetres. Right on the dot. You get a fish that's over 40 centimetres, you've done okay. 3 fish from 42 to 55, that's great. A couple of trevally, what an outing. Okay, I'm going to release this 55 centimetre fish. Thank you, beautiful snapper. Whoa! Let's get out of here. Wow, what an outing. Fantastic. 3 beautiful snapper. Releasing that 55 centimetre fish was just fantastic. Oh, I'm blown away. I've caught so many snapper in my life. Caught much bigger fish as well. Caught them in bigger quantities. What an outing. Anyway, if you'd like to see more videos, please like, share and subscribe. I'll love to have you see them. Oh, by the way, tell your friends.